It's not too poofy, is it? Mom, like, my hair doesn't look too poofy on camera, does it? Because I kind of feel like it looks like a football helmet. I'm sorry, I had to go on a little bit of a rant about my hair because the fact that no one has seen it in about 2 weeks, like, I bet everyone just thinks that I'm bald. Because I've been wearing beanies like all day, every day. And you can't even see my hair when I wear a beanie because it's short. So I'm wondering if people are like, does she have hair? Enough about my hair. Let's just roll the tape. Happy New Year! Yay! It's 2022. Hopefully 2022 is not as trash as 2021 was. If you're new around here, my name is Amber and I run the fashion blog, The Cocoa Butter Diaries. Hi, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. Last year, like I said, was a really difficult one for me, but this year I am hoping to get back on track and holding myself accountable to posting on here 2 times a week, regularly and consistently, because I've noticed that you guys have really been hitting me up and missing my content. So we're gonna do some old things, we're gonna try some new things, and we're gonna have some fun on this channel, all right? All right. And if you're liking the content so far, if you've watched my old videos and that's what brought you here and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And then also don't forget to hit that bell notification so that when I do upload videos, again, we're going to try to be consistent this time, you won't miss a post. All right? All right. Now that the housekeeping is out of the way, let's get into this video. Even though it is the start of a new year, there are some things, fashion-wise, mind you, that I would like to see continue in 2022 that we're gonna bring over from 2021. So I rounded up my top 10 fashion trends that I would like to see continue in 2022. In no particular order. So let's get into it. A trend that I would like to see continue in 2022 is the chunky sole boot and loafer trend. It really took off in 2021, especially the chunky loafers in the fall because of the whole preppy academia aesthetic that was really popular with fall. The chunky loafers definitely had a moment. You saw the cult favorite Prada ones. People still haven't been able to get their hands on those. Gucci made some. And if you're like me and you weren't sure if you were going to participate in the trend or not, or whether or not it was going to work with your wardrobe, you could have picked up a pair at H&M or Zara. I got mine at H&M for $35. They were comfortable. They were just right for the trend. And now I think I'm definitely going to invest in a good pair, probably the Gucci ones because they look similar to the ones that I have. I really hope that the chunky loafers continue in 2022, as well as the chunky boots. People in fashion have always been into Doc Martens, especially over the last 2-3 years. But then you saw other brands like Bottega also come out with lug sole boots. And if you're willing to drop the coin, they were quite popular. You can get the soles in different colors and they were really fun. But also brands like Steve Madden and Nasty Gal also kind of knocked off their boots, and you could try the trend for less if that's your business. It's a trend that pretty much everybody can participate in, and I hope that it continues to stay mainstream. Another trend that I hope carries forward in 2022, I just mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it again, is the academia fashion trend. We saw sweater vests, we saw cardigans of all lengths, we saw tennis skirts, we saw the loafers with the socks, all of it. I'm here for it. It was great. The sweater vest was my personal favorite because I like how it kind of leans into that preppy classic vibe without fully committing to the trend. You can go full, you know, Gossip Girl, Constance Billard, private school uniform if you want to, but for me it's a little traumatic because I did go to private school in high school and that was my uniform, so we're not going back, okay? But if that's what you want to do as far as how to wear the trend, you can. I think, again, it's a great trend that just about everyone can participate in because there's kind of something that everyone would like in that trend, whether, you know, you just want to throw a sweater vest over a collared shirt, or if you want to incorporate tennis skirts because you're a big fan of minis. Also, Bermuda shorts are kind of preppy because they're a little bit longer. I was a fan of those. I have faux leather ones from Aritzia, and I wore those quite a bit, especially with knee-high boots in the fall. It's a great way to incorporate that into your look. I'm also a big fan of cardigans. Anyone that knows me knows that there is not a cardigan that I don't like. So I kind of stay away from crop cardigans because, again, I'm not really a big fan of crop tops. It's a little bit too trendy and too 90s for me, but the grandpa cardigan, I was all over it, and I have a ton. My favorite one is from Aritzia. The academia trend is an easy trend for just about everyone to incorporate, and there's kind of something for everyone in the trend. So I really hope that that carries forward into 2022. Another trend that I was a huge fan of in 2021 that I really hope continues in 2022 is leather everything. Everything. Like, everybody was into leather. We saw leather blazers, we saw leather trench coats, we saw new iterations of leather jackets, leather pants, leather shorts, like leather everything. It was perfectly okay to wear head to toe leather and not feel like you were in the Matrix. It was fine. And I really hope that that continues in 2022 because leather is a vibe and it's a great way to dress things up, dress things down. It's a really versatile material to wear. And I'm glad that that fashion has expanded beyond the leather jacket as far as incorporating leather into our wardrobe. Pieces that I added to my wardrobe during the fall that were leather was a leather blazer that I got from Zara. I also got a leather kind of like oversized shirt / jacket from Aritzia. I added another pair of Bermuda leather shorts. I had bought the black in 2020 and I love those shorts so much that I ended up buying a beige pair at the end of 2021 because I love them so much. I bought another pair of leather pants from Aritzia. The Melina pants were quite popular. Abercrombie also jumped on the popularity of leather pants and introduced their own version of kind of like the cult classic Melina pants with their line. And the great thing about Abercrombie is that they're trying to be a little bit more size inclusive. So a lot of the girls who complained about the fact that they couldn't either get their hands on the Melina pants at Aritzia or the sizing was weird. Spoiler alert, their sizing is weird. I had to get an 8 in the Melina pants and I am normally a size 4. That's how weird the sizing is. So good luck to y'all out there struggling with those. But the Abercrombie ones were supposed to be just as good, a little cheaper, and apparently the fit was also better. I haven't tried it personally, but that's just what I heard. So I'm really excited to see leather being more mainstream in 2022. It was just a trend in 2021, but I'd like to see it carry forward and become more mainstream in 2022. Another trend that took me by surprise that I ended up loving was the crop trench coat. The trench coat, in my opinion, is a wardrobe staple, and I'm glad that it's getting a little bit more love in 2021. It was great to see some of the girls incorporate crop trenches into their wardrobe. Acne Studios made an amazing one, but again, it was $800 and I wasn't sure I would wear a crop trench that much. So again, I did the fast fashion route just to see if it was a trend that I could incorporate regularly. So I bought one on Shein for $50. It was a great quality, actually. I was shocked. And I actually ended up wearing it quite a bit. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to splurge on one, but if I do splurge, I think I might just try to find one secondhand on like Poshmark or ThredUp to see if I really incorporate it into my wardrobe and not feel like I spent that much on a nicer one. Another trend that I was quite a fan of that I hope continues in 2022 is green accessories. I got bit by the green bug just like everybody else, especially the Bottega green, also known as parakeet, and it was everywhere. You saw it in shoes, you saw it in the Bottega bags. I finally bought a chain cassette and I got it in the parakeet green and I have no regrets. It is a fabulous bag. I love it. The chain actually isn't that heavy and I love it. Also in the summer for my birthday, I did get the Bottega pool slides, and they're kind of like in this terry cloth fabric, and they're also Bottega green, and they have like memory foam in them, which makes no sense, but they are so comfortable. Oh my God. Like, it's one of the best purchases I made this year and didn't even realize it. I am obsessed with those shoes. I wear them any chance that I get. Also, I finally bought a pair of Louis Vuitton arch lights this year, and they happen to be green, black, and white too. So I don't know if I just got bit by the green bug or I was just sleeping on green for far too long, but I am glad that I did invest in some green pieces and incorporate them into my wardrobe. So I really hope that green gets carried forward because it's a lot more versatile of a color than people think. Another trend that's carrying forward from quarantine period is matching sets. When we were all stuck in the house, bored in the house, and in the house bored, we were all wearing, matching sweats because we wasn't going nowhere and we just wanted to be comfortable. I love that matching sets continued even as things started to open back up, just in different forms. We saw the skim sets, we saw matching sets as far as like, cardigans and pants, or even just like tops and skirts and shorts. I had some like wide leg pants, like knit sets that I bought from Zara. I bought some like crop top biker shorts also from Zara that kind of gave me that same vibe as Skims. I did bite the bullet and also buy a Skims set, but I mostly wear that as pajamas. I didn't really feel comfortable leaving the house in that, but that's my business. So I'm glad that matching sets continue to be a trend. And then also with Y2K fashion and 90s fashions kind of making a comeback, a la Clueless, seeing matching sets as far as like suits and sweaters and skirts, like things like that. Fantastic. Here for it. Glad everybody's loving it. Another trend that I've always been fond of, but I'm glad that it's getting its turn in the spotlight right now, is varsity jackets. I love any iteration of a varsity jacket. I own a Givenchy varsity jacket, but mine is fortunate enough to be actually more like a sweater varsity jacket than actually one with the leather sleeves. I do want one with leather sleeves, but I'm not sure if I want to splurge on a Saint Laurent one yet, but they fit so good and so many of my friends have them and they look so good on them that I think I might just have to bite the bullet next year and get one. Will it make it onto my luxury wish list? Stay tuned. I think the varsity jacket is a great everyday casual jacket that people should incorporate into their wardrobe. It's a great way to mix things up without like going too far outside of your comfort zone, because we're quick to reach for a denim jacket or a leather jacket, and varsity jackets are kind of fun and playful. They're slightly oversized, they're kind of androgynous. And you can wear them with skirts, you can wear them with pants. Like, they can be really, really fun, and they're more versatile than people think. Another trend that I was really excited to see kind of blossom from a micro trend into a bigger trend was the Shearling and Faux Fur. Everybody had the faux fur bag from Zara with the chain, or the one that was kind of a dupe for the mini Jody that Bottega did in like fur, which is really cute. But also a lot of brands made shearling bags. We saw the collaboration between UGG and Telfar that was shearling. Fendi did some shearling bags. Even like H&M and Mango did kind of like their version of the Bottega cloud pouch in shearling. Shearling had a moment in the fall, and not a lot of people bought into it, but it really did have a moment. My favorite thing that I was able to bring back out, besides my shearling baguette, but I wear her all the time, don't need a reason because we love her. But I brought out my long denim jacket with shearling lining from Oak and Fort. Love that coat. I got her for a steal like at the beginning of 2018. I don't pull her out that much because she's light colored, because the shearling is white, and then it's also a light denim jacket, so it has to be like the right outfit to wear her. But again, I got her on sale and I don't regret it. Not all my coats I pull out that often, but she's truly special, and I'm glad that I was able to bring her out again this year and let her have her little 15 minutes because she's cute. So I really hope that shearling carries forward, especially in winter 2022, because it is brick outside and we can use all the warmth that we can get. Another trend that I was fond of, that I didn't really think that I would be that fond of, was trousers. Trousers had a big coming out in kind of like late summer, early fall. And they really took off, I think, because the TikTokers, a lot of them were wearing like the effortless pants from Aritzia. And then also Abercrombie also had some trousers that were really popular. So the girls really got into it. And I kind of like the idea of there being another option for casual pants. Like, I like the idea of not just wearing jeans all the time when we think of casual pants. So I really like the fact that people were wearing trousers with, you know, their Air Force Ones and their sneakers, and just kind of having another option for a casual pant. So I really hope that that trend does carry forward in 2022, because there were a lot of affordable quality options out there. Like, again, it was a trend that I was willing to try with the wide leg trousers. So I did buy a couple pairs from Zara over the summer, and it was great to kind of get vests with them to make them as a set, again, incorporating the academia aspect of fashion trends, but then also just wearing them with a cute little crop top or wearing them with a bodysuit and just looking a little bit more put together instead of just always reaching for jeans. I thought that that was great. So I really hope that that trend carries forward into 2022 as well, because we like having options and we like for our wardrobe to be as versatile as possible. The final trend that I was grateful to see make a comeback in 2021, and I hope is carried forward in 2022, was platforms. I mean, who doesn't love platforms? It's a great way to wear heels if you're not necessarily comfortable wearing stilettos, because you kind of get a little break in having a 6-inch heel with a 2-inch platform. It's like walking in a 4-inch heel, right? So who doesn't love that? But I also loved that the 70s vibe was coming back in 2021. We are in a full platform phase right now, from Giuseppe Zanotti to Versace and Valentino. Like, platforms are here and they are here to stay. They look fabulous on just about everyone. It's a great way to wear heels even if you aren't super comfortable wearing heels. I am all the way here for it. I even broke out my Vince Camuto platform wedges from about 2011 a few months ago to like go to dinner because I was feeling sassy. I wore them with some flare jeans and a crop top, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I was cute that night, okay? So that was my top 10 trends that I'd like to see carried forward into 2022. Let's talk about it. Like, did you agree with my list? Was there anything that I left out? Leave it in the comments. Let's discuss. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.